Now, the British government has unveiled its new immigration system today. Before Brexit, citizens of EU countries had free movement to the UK. That won't be the case once the Brexit transition period ends at the end of this year. Under this new system, potential migrants will have to meet certain criteria before getting a work visa. So here's an example of how it could work. If you were trying to come from outside the UK into the UK as a university researcher, you'd get 20 points for a job offer, 20 more points for a job offer at a certain skill level, 10 points for speaking English, another 20 points for having a PhD in a science subject, and that would get you to 70 points, which is the number that's required. It's the UK Home Secretary with more detail.
This is the first time in nearly 40 years where the British government will be in control and will determine its own immigration policy, and will also be able to determine the type of system that it will be in control of. And we are bringing an end to free movement of labour, which of course is linked to our membership of the European Union. And as you've already said, we are no longer going to have a route for low-skilled workers to come to the UK. This will now be a single global system that does not discriminate as to whether or not you've come from the EU or from outside of the EU.
This could mean there's no target, because I remember David Cameron famously set a target and then very much struggled to hit it, but presumably the government has an idea of what success it looks like.
Yes, David Cameron's target, which became an aim, which became an aspiration to get net migration down to the tens of thousands, is something which Boris Johnson and his government, I think the government is aware that it will need to bend and shape this system according to the needs of different sectors in the UK economy. It's all very well making a special exception for people coming to the UK to do those jobs from other European countries, and also, for example, nurses who have an exemption, and people will